We've got a bunch of questions throughout the fall about what kind of stand and stick setups that we're using for our hanging hunts. And we just decided today we'd come out and show you the exact setup that we used a lot, especially during this past season.
It's also a setup that we've been using for a long time. We got a lot of confidence in it, being quiet.
We've been using the Muddy gear for several years. I mean, a long time, and we've used a variety of Muddy stands and sticks, and they all seem to work really well. This is the Vantage Point stand. It's the one that Greg Clement shot his buck out of this past fall. And we're gonna take the sticks and all of our gear and go ahead and fasten it to the stand, and then we'll show you how it packs to the woods with us.
Most of the time when we're going into the woods, we like to carry 4 sticks. You can bring 5 if you want to get a little bit higher, but generally we find that 4 sticks works.
And these are the Muddy Pro quick sticks. They've got the rope can system. We've been using these for a long time now, and it's about the slickest system for doing a hanging hunt that we have found. These things will mount in just about any tree. You know,
they're really quick, they're really quiet. I mean, it takes no time at all to set up 4 sticks and get the stand.
Yeah, I mean, we set up with these sticks in little willow trees sometimes that are only about this big. And they're very safe. That's one thing we love about them. They fasten in really tight to the tree, and man, we can hang stands in 5-10 minutes with these things.
There's several different ways that we like to pack these sticks in. The way that we're doing it right now is just attaching them straight to the tree stand. We like to put 2 on each side of the stand and then strap it in using the straps that are already on that stand. These Muddy stands have ratchet straps right on them, so we just ratchet them down, tighten them up to make sure that everything is on there, packed in tight, and not going to be bouncing around making a lot of noise.
If you don't want to make as much noise, the ratchets are kind of loud. We're always using ratchets just because we usually got to put a tree arm on there or a camera base. Maybe, you know, an extra bow even, whatever. For just the average guy that's going out there by himself, you might just want to use bungee cords. Those seem to work really well also, and they're super quiet. You know, they'll just go right around the stand, and you can remove them very easily. So there's a variety of ways to pack the sticks. I mean, you could even put the 4 sticks together. They stack well, and
carry them in.
Pack them in completely separate. That way they're not banging against the stand.
The nice thing about putting them on your back, though, is you still are available for a shot if need be. If you got all the sticks on your back, then you still got free hands for your bow, binoculars, whatever it may be.
You can tell here we're just strapping the sticks in. They're held on there by that ratchet strap at the bottom.
It doesn't make any noise when you're walking in and bouncing around, jumping down in the creek.
Then we just put the safe line on the sticks somewhere. We loop it on one side and make sure to loop it in multiple places, just in case it falls off on the way in. Sometimes you get hung up in a bush or briars or something, and it'll lift it off the sticks. That's why we hook it on in more than one spot. Never have any problems with it coming off on the way in. And now you're ready to throw it on. But like Zach said, that thing is not making any noise at all.
The nice thing about packing the sticks on the back of the stand, like I said earlier, is you're still able to get your gun up, draw your bow, and shoot, versus if you have them in your hands. But, you know, whatever you prefer works. We've done both, and we've had success with both.
Yeah, I mean, you could put the sticks in a pack if you wanted to, and then put the pack on the back of the stand. There's a variety of different ways to do it. The way that you will most commonly see us pack it in, though, is with the straps on, just like this, because we usually have that Muddy camera arm and base with us as well that we're using to film with.
And this isn't something that's super bulky, super heavy. I mean, this is something that we carry in a long way.
Oh yeah, miles at a time. Yep. And even we're setting up many times within 100, 150 yards of bedded deer with the ratchet straps on there. If you're quiet and you take your time, it's really not loud at all to get set up. The nice thing with these Muddy straps that come with the Vantage Point stand is you can see they're pretty wide on Zach's shoulders. They attach up here in the corners of the stand. That way it really doesn't pinch the back of your neck. It spreads that weight across your back and your shoulders very evenly. But there's also one other method you can use to attach the sticks. And we got this from a friend of ours this year. He makes these little products called stick talons. You can see them, how I've got them attached to my old Muddy Bloodsport stand here. and they actually hold the sticks in place while you're packing in. You can put a number of them on your stand just around the edge of the platform where they're not going to get in your way, but they hold those sticks in there. And the nice thing with the talons is while you're climbing, you can just pop the stick off. If you decide that you want to climb with the stand and hang it all in one trip up the tree, that's what they're designed to do, is just hold the stick in place until you want to reach around there, pop it off, and put it on.
But this system has worked really well for us in the past. I mean, we've been using it now pretty much only hang and hunt for the last, what, 3 years now?
Oh, at least, yeah. I mean, we killed deer on public land back in 2011, 2012 with a very similar system from Muddy. We were still using the rope cam sticks then, the Muddy Pro sticks. So I think I even have my original set of Muddy Pro sticks that I got back in 2011. I'm still using them.
The real trick with this setup is just taking your time and really being particular about how much noise you're making when you put the sticks on and take them off of the tree stand.
Yeah, you want them fastened very tight. And whether you've got bungee cords, ratchet straps, whatever, that's one thing that we take great care in whenever we get the stand set up ready to go. You don't want any vibration at all with these sticks, because when you're walking in like 2 miles through a bunch of crap, you know, this stuff is eventually going to work its way loose if you don't have it tight. But I mean, you can hear it. It's not making any noise at all. And by using the ratchet straps like that, works great to get the stand in and out of the woods. But on the next video, we're going to go into more detail about how we actually hang this stand and sticks in the woods. And in the meantime, if you want to learn more about it, you can go over to gomuddy.com and check it out. It's worked great for us.